Oke. Iya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Salam Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Selamat pagi dan selamat datang tentunya kami ucapkan kepada rekan-rekan semua, Bapak Ibu, rekan-rekan mahasiswa dalam kegiatan pada hari ini dengan tema International Seminar Enhancing Library Excellence, a Global Exchange of Ideas. Ya, kegiatan hari ini juga saya akan sapa juga rekan-rekan yang tidak hanya hadir pada hari ini di Aula Fakultas Ekonomi Bisnis Telkom University, tapi juga akan saya sapa rekan-rekan yang ada di Zoom ya dari berbagai macam wilayah di Indonesia. Tentunya juga saya ucapkan selamat datang rekan-rekan yang ada di Zoom. Semoga kegiatan hari ini dapat memberikan kebermanfaatan bagi kita semua. Kegiatan kali ini berfokus pada upaya untuk peningkatan kualitas dan keunggulan perpustakaan melalui pertukaran ide dan wawasan secara global. Kita berbagi pengalaman, strategi inovatif, serta praktik terbaik dalam pengelolaan dan pengembangan perpustakaan pada era digital atau era modern pada saat ini ya. Dan hari ini juga kita dapat mengeksplorasi lagi ya solusi inovatif yang mengintegrasikan artificial intelligence dalam layanan perpustakaan. Dan tentunya ini akan sangat bermanfaat sekali. Sudah hadir rekan dari pustakawan seluruh Indonesia ya, kebanyakan mungkin dari kota Bandung, dan juga mahasiswa-mahasiswa dari jurusan perpustakaan di seluruh universitas yang ada di Bandung ya. Ada Unpad, UPI, Uninus, dan juga UIN, dan juga ada yang dari Universitas Widya Tama. Mungkin kegiatan kali ini juga dapat menciptakan pengalaman yang lebih dinamis dengan memanfaatkan artificial intelligence dan juga relevan bagi penggunaan di tingkat global. Baik, rekan-rekan sudah sarapan? Gak apa-apa, silakan rekan-rekan boleh menikmati snack yang sudah disediakan oleh panitia. Dan untuk mengeluarkan lagi semangatnya rekan-rekannya, izinkan saya untuk memberikan salam semangat pagi. Begitu saya bilang, kalau di Telkom University mungkin ini kebanyakan nggak dari tele ya. Kalau misalnya ada semangat pagi, kita pagi 3 kali ya. Oke, keluarkan suaranya yang sekencang-kencang ya. Boleh semangat pagi. Oke, alhamdulillah ya, ini masih pagi dan masih semangat rekan-rekan semua. Yang belum sarapan, silahkan nikmati snack yang sudah disediakan. Oke, baik, izinkan saya untuk menyapa terlebih dahulu esteemed guest honorable speaker of the day, Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah, Senior Librarian, Universiti Malaya, Malaysia. Welcome, Mr. Faizal. I hope you have slept well. Welcome to Indonesia, welcome to Bandung, and welcome to Telkom University. Oke. Yang kami hormati pula Direktur Akademik Telkom University, Bapak Parman Soekarno PhD, Kepala Dinas Perpustakaan dan Kearsipan Daerah Provinsi Jawa Barat atau yang mewakili, Kepala Dinas Perpustakaan dan Arsip Kota Bandung atau yang mewakili, Kepala Dinas Perpustakaan dan Arsip Kabupaten Bandung atau yang mewakili, Kepala Perpustakaan Perguruan Tinggi atau yang mewakili, dan juga rekan-rekan pustaka yang telah hadir pada saat ini, dan juga para undangan dan mahasiswa dari Prodi Perpustakaan, Unpad, UPI, UIN, Uninus, dan Universitas Widya Tama. Dan tentunya tadi ada yang daftar, ada yang dari Telkom University. Boleh acungkan tangannya. Mungkin secara pembahasan sedikit tidak relevan karena kita pembahasannya kebanyakan terkait perpustakaan, tapi nggak apa-apa karena di Telkom University ini masih belum ada jurusan perpustakaan ya, tapi nggak apa-apa rekan-rekan, mungkin rekan-rekan bisa menyimak peran pustakawan tuh untuk perguruan tinggi itu seperti apa ya. Dan tentunya seluruh pustakawan atau calon-calon pustakawan di sini siap hadir untuk membantu perguruan tingginya masing-masing. Dan mohon izin memperkenalkan diri, nama saya Muhammad Zaki Rahmat. Saya akan yang bertugas untuk memandu kegiatan pada hari ini, dan mohon izin saya untuk membacakan susunan acara pada hari ini. Tentunya tadi kita sudah melewati pembukaan, kemudian kita akan menyanyikan lagu Indonesia Raya yang dilanjutkan dengan Mars Telkom University. Selanjutnya kita akan menyimak sambutan dari Direktur Akademik Telkom University, Bapak Parman Soekarno PhD. Setelah itu akan ada performance dari rampak kendak dari tim Nawasana Etik. Kemudian kita akan langsung masuk pada sesi utama pada hari ini, yaitu pemaparan materi dari Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah. Juga ada games, dan terakhir rekan-rekan kita akan bagikan link presensi untuk rekan-rekan semua yang wajib diisi untuk keperluan pembuatan e-sertifikat. Yakinkan teman-teman untuk mengisi emailnya, namanya yang benar ya, nama lengkap dan juga email yang benar. Dan tentunya nanti akan ada sesi Q&A, jadi rekan-rekan mohon untuk tidak wah ini tamunya dari luar negeri nih, nah, apakah saya harus bilang bahasa Inggris? Nggak apa-apa ya, tadi saya sudah bicara dengan narasumber, Bang Faizalnya bisa bahasa Indonesia ya, atau misalnya teman-teman kalau mau pakai bahasa Inggris silahkan, atau ada yang bisa bahasa Melayu, nah silahkan juga boleh diajukan pertanyaan menggunakan bahasa Melayu ya. Oke, Bapak Ibu, sebelum agar acara ini lancar dan juga penuh keberkahan, mohon izin agar berdoa terlebih dahulu, dan mohon izin berdoa dipimpin oleh saya, dipersilakan berdoa menurut agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing. Berdoa dimulai. Berdoa dicukupkan. Berikutnya kita akan menyanyikan lagu kebangsaan Indonesia Raya yang dilanjutkan dengan March Telkom University. Kepada hadirin dimohon untuk berdiri.
Satukan tekad bersama, padukan langkah, bawa bangsa menuju garis depan. Raih cita raju asa, sing-singkan lengan, tingkatkan inovasi, unggulan dan prestasi. Semua demi keluhuran bangsa, masyarakat adil sejahtera. Laksanakan pendidikan dengan semangat pengabdian, ciptakan kehidupan gemilang. Telkom University, kebanggaan Pertiwi, maju dengan karya, berperan bagi bangsa, bagi Indonesia, bagi dunia. Telkom University, sinergi bangun negeri, maju dalam ilmu pengetahuan. Satukan tekad bersama, padukan langkah, bawa bangsa menuju garis depan. Raih cita raju asa, sing-singkan lengan, tingkatkan inovasi, unggul dan berprestasi. Semua demi keluhuran bangsa, masyarakat adil makmur sejahtera. Laksanakan pendidikan dengan semangat pengabdian, ciptakan kehidupan gemilang. Telkom University, kebanggaan Pertiwi, maju dengan karya, berperan bagi bangsa, bagi Indonesia, bagi dunia.
Hadirin disilahkan duduk kembali. Selanjutnya kita akan menyimak sambutan dari Direktur Akademik Telkom University, Bapak Parman Soekarno PhD. Kepada Pak Parman, disilahkan.
Dinas Perpustakaan, terima kasih. Kemudian dari perpustakaan semuanya ya, baik dari perpustakaan pemerintah barangkali atau perpustakaan dari kampus-kampus ya. Terima kasih atas kehadirannya. Juga rekan-rekan akademisi atau mahasiswa yang memang fokus di ilmu informasi dan ilmu perpustakaan ya. Di kesempatan pagi ini ya, Dr. Faizal akan mengeksplor lebih jauh bagaimana AI bisa kita gunakan ya, khususnya untuk meningkatkan library excellency ya. Jadi memang kehadiran AI ini ada pros and cons ya. Bagaimana kita bisa mengembrace apa yang menjadi kekuatan AI, tapi kita juga mesti aware juga hal-hal yang secara etik ya. Kemudian dari sudut pandang integritas itu satu hal yang mesti kita hindari ya. Nah, saya yakin pengalaman Dr. Faizal ya, termasuk bagaimana perpustakaan di Malaya, Universiti Malaya ya, tadi juga cerita Dr. Faizal bagaimana di kampus-kampus besar di dunia ya, seperti di Oxford penggunaan AI ini seperti apa, ini sama-sama bisa kita jadikan masukan ya. Kami mengajak Bapak Ibu semua ya untuk nanti bisa aktif berpartisipasi, akan ada sesi diskusi ya. Jadi nanti the presentation mainly will be in English or mix ya, with Melayu. Tapi kalau nanti pas diskusi ya tidak apa-apa Bapak Ibu menggunakan bahasa Indonesia jika memang itu preferensi utama. Hanya barangkali ada beberapa kata antara bahasa Indonesia dan Melayu yang berbeda barangkali nanti yang mesti diperhatikan. Baik, itu sambutan dari kami ya. Sekali lagi terima kasih banyak Bapak Ibu atas kehadirannya. Mudah-mudahan saya juga lupa menyapa untuk hadirin yang mengikuti secara online juga banyak ya Bu Rika ya, ada berapa juta Bu ya. Nah, mudah-mudahan bermanfaat ya untuk kita semuanya dalam membangun perpustakaan yang lebih baik ya, memberikan manfaat seluas-luasnya yang di kampus khususnya untuk mahasiswa ya, untuk dosen, kemudian juga untuk masyarakat umum ya. Nah, mudah-mudahan kalau perpustakaannya baik ya, masyarakatnya juga akan baik juga ya. Ini barangkali Bapak Ibu ya harapan kami ya. Sekali lagi lewat acara ini kita harapkan banyak sekali insight nanti yang disampaikan oleh Dr. Faizal untuk kita semua. Saya cukupkan sampai di sini ya. Kami berharap acara ini bisa lancar nanti sampai akhir ya. Bapak Ibu juga dimohon untuk bisa memanfaatkan momen ini sebaik-baiknya. Sekali lagi terima kasih, selamat pagi semuanya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Pak Parman atas pemaparan yang luar biasa dan juga menggugah untuk kegiatan kita pagi ini ya. Dan rekan-rekan, semoga kegiatan hari ini, pemaparan hari ini dapat bermanfaat bagi kita semua. Oke, sebelum ke acara selanjutnya, izinkan kita untuk berfoto bersama terlebih dahulu ya. Segala bentuk acara tidak enak kayaknya ya kalau nggak tanpa foto bersama terlebih dahulu. Boleh, silakan rekan-rekan boleh berdiri, izin untuk berdiri, kita rapatkan ke tengah. Kepada Pak Parman, Pak Faizal boleh ke tengah. Ya, kita foto dari tengah dulu ya. Boleh kepada para tamu undangan, para perwakilan dari diskusi. Oke, wah bagus, sudah keren sekali sepertinya ya. Oke, boleh rekan-rekan panitia yang mau memfoto bisa ke atas. Oke. Oke, adakah kegiatan untuk video? Oke. Boleh sebelah sini? Oke, kelihatan semua? Oke. Boleh ya sepertinya. Oke, siap? Ya. 1, 2, 3. Kita foto KTP dulu ya Bapak Ibu ya. Oke. ID card first. Oke. 1, 2, 3 sudah. Oke, kalau di dalam Indonesia ada salam hey, harmoni seperti ini. Oke, namanya salam hey seperti ini, di tangan kanannya di kepala ke atas, harmoni. Oke, 1, 2, 3, excellent. Dan integrity. Dan kalau di perpustakaan tidak lengkap tanpa salam literasi. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Oke, silahkan kembali ke tempat duduk masing-masing. Oke, terima kasih Bapak Ibu. Dan kepada Pak Parman dipersilahkan untuk meninggalkan ruangan jikalau masih ada kegiatan atau agenda yang harus didatangi. Terima kasih kepada Pak Parman. Boleh tepuk tangannya mungkin kan? Oke. Ya, sudah foto bersama, kita akan lanjutkan ke agenda selanjutnya. Sebagai pembukaan acara pada hari ini, sebelum kita masuk ke sesi diskusi ya. Nah, ini sudah siap nih. Oke. Sebelum acara untuk hari ini, kita akan ada penampilan dari Rampak Kendang dan kita sambut dengan tepuk tangan meriah. Nawasena etik.
Sarti awan grup ada di dalam apa kenang anu dijejera langsung ku Aden Alen alah si mantap
Oke, boleh tepuk tangan sekali lagi oleh nama sana etik. Keren ya. Semoga ini menjadi menambah semangat ya kita untuk kegiatan hari ini. Oke, baik. Kegiatan selanjutnya adalah inti dari kegiatan hari ini ya, yaitu dengan sesi seminar dengan tema Enhancing Library Excellence, a Global Exchange of Idea, bersama narasumber kita yang sudah hadir pada hari ini, Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah, yang akan dimoderatori oleh Kak Shania Afina Barkah, mohon maaf. Namun sebelumnya izinkan kami untuk membacakan profil Kak Shania terlebih dahulu. Shania Afina Barkah, beliau lulus pendidikan bahasa Inggris dari Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia dengan keahlian dalam literasi digital dan integrasi teknologi dalam pembelajaran. Saat ini beliau bekerja di Unit Pengembangan Bahasa, Pusat Bahasa Universitas Telkom sebagai koordinator program kursus bahasa Inggris serta pengajar kelas speaking dan akademik. Kak Shania juga berpengalaman sebagai bilingual Master of Ceremony dalam berbagai acara akademik maupun profesional. Selain itu memiliki latar belakang sebagai guru magang di SMAN 1 Bale Endah dan aktif dalam berbagai kegiatan akademik, termasuk salah satunya sebagai moderator di Konaplin 15. Wah, nah dengan sertifikasi TOEFL ITP 627 dan IELTS dengan nilai rata-rata 7,5 serta pengalaman dalam menerjemah dan public speaking, beliau terus mengembangkan kompetensinya dalam bidang bahasa dan juga komunikasi. Baik, tanpa berlama-lama lagi, iringi dengan tepuk tangan meriah kita panggil Mbak Shania, Afina, Barkah. Kepada Mbak Shania, disilahkan.
Okay, thank you so much for the lovely introductions, Kang Zaki. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. My name is Shania Barkah and I'm honored to be the moderator for today's sessions. I would like to welcome all participants to the Telkom University Open Library International Seminar. In these sessions, we will together with our excellent speaker, we will explore the latest innovations and trends in the field of library science. Joining us today, we have Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah, our wonderful speaker, and he is a senior librarian and a part-time lecturer at the Universiti of Malaya, with over 15 years of experience in information science and library management. Dr. Faizal has authored more than 50 scholarly publications and has received various prestigious awards, including the Malaysia Aspiring Librarian Award in 2015 and the Masdi Gemilang Administrator Award for Social Writing and Research in 2022. Additionally, Dr. Faizal currently serves as the Vice President 1 of the Malaysian Librarians Associations and is a member of the International Library Advisory Board at Wuxi University, India. His expertise in academic librarian work, design, and implementations of information literacy in the digital age will be the core focus for today's session. So without further ado, everyone, let's give our warmest welcome to our speaker today, Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah. All right, Dr. Faizal, so how are you today? How are you feeling?
I'm good. It's just a matter of sangat penat sebenarnya. Saya baru sampai semalam. Yeah.
I believe it's not your first time in Bandung, ya?
Yeah, this is not my first time. This is my quite numbers. My last visit here was before COVID actually. So I'm always looking forward to come to Bandung and meet all of you guys here. And thank you for hosting me.
It's actually an honor for us to, to have you here to share your insightful information here. Okay, all right. I'm glad to hear that you enjoy. I hope that you enjoy your time here in Bandung, Pa. And I think I can already feel the excitement built in because there are so many people here. Yeah, even in the Zoom, Pa, you can you actually greet to one of the cameras because we have some audience in the Zoom.
Hi.
It could be in this one, okay. All right then, so without further ado everyone, because I believe it's the right choice to start the presentations right away. But before we start, I would like to remind all the audiences that the Q&A sessions will happen after the presentation sessions. So please make sure to take notes on the questions you would like to ask to Dr. Faizal later. And also make sure to pay your full attention because we have an exciting activity coming up later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Mohd Faizal to deliver his presentations. Dr. Faizal, the floor is yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Have you taken your breakfast? Sangat macet pagi ini ya. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Mohd Faizal Hamzah. I'm a senior librarian at the Universiti Malaya Library. Thank you for hosting me to talk about AI and how we can enhance library excellence, especially a global exchange of idea. This is very important session whereby we can have a knowledge sharing together. We can share best practice from University of Malaya and some of the university, especially academic library in Indonesia especially. Okay, so without further ado, this is my email, faizal586@um.edu.my. Please email me if you have any questions later on, and scan this QR code. You can connect with me via LinkedIn. We can have a forum together in LinkedIn. We can communicate each other in LinkedIn and talk about AI in library and talk about any field in the library. For example, we can talk about information literacy, digital literacy, and any types of new knowledge related to library. So please scan this QR code, and I really hope we can connect each other in LinkedIn. Okay, so I will conduct this session using via two language, bahasa Melayu dan in English, because I believe saya takut nanti bila kita cakap bahasa Inggeris masing-masing takut nak bercakap pula, takut nak bertanya dengan saya. Supaya kita lebih rapat, supaya saya lebih panas di sini, kita akan cakap bersama-sama dalam bahasa yang kita semua faham. Okay, is that okay for you? Alright, okay, good. So this is the agenda for today's presentation. I have two parts of presentation, which is part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is introduction of AI in research. So I will not focus on what is AI actually, but I will focus on AI in research. And then we will explore AI for academic libraries. So as you all know, AI, sky is the limit. So as an academic librarian, we need to fully utilize the advancements of the AI to make sure we understand the concept and we can promote AI as part of our service and facilities. Okay? So in part B, we will talk about ethics and dilemmas and challenge in adopting AI. Some of you, especially docent, lecturer, feel afraid adopting AI because research ethics. And we as librarians, we risau kita akan di-replace dengan AI, betul tak? But then again, kita survive dengan internet. Kita survive dengan Google. So insya-Allah, we will also survive in AI. Last but not least, before kita akan ada sesi Q&A, we will have a strategy to adopt AI in academic library. So we definitely need a strategy, we need a policy, we need some sort of art to make sure we be able to melaksanakan AI dalam kita punya perpustakaan. Okay? Semua okey ke? Ke mengantuk sudah? Jangan mengantuk dulu. Okay, jangan mengantuk dulu. Okay, let's start the presentation with the introduction of AI in research. Okay, so what is AI? AI is a branch of computer science focused on creating systems that perform tasks specifically require human intelligence. So AI membantu kita untuk membuat pelbagai aktiviti-aktiviti yang memerlukan human intelligence. For example, kita akan memerlukan bantuan dalam reasoning, learning, problem solving, dan AI membantu kita predict biasness, future, dan AI juga membantu kita dalam membuat apa sahaja yang kita mahukan. Sky is the limit. Meaning to say, kalau you tanya AI tentang sesuatu, policy, dan you tanya AI, adakah polisi ini boleh digunakan pakai di Indonesia? AI akan memberikan jawapan tersebut. Adakah anything related to challenge or biasness in certain report? AI akan bantu. Dan definitely AI juga mempunyai daya untuk membantu kita membuat decision, better decisions. So, but then again, AI hanyalah tools. Kita tidak boleh menggunakan AI 100% to use it. Meaning to say, kalau kita buat article research, bukanlah 100% daripada AI. But you have to remember AI as a tools. Menggunakan AI pada tempat yang betul. So, we have two types of AI here. We have generative AI, we have task-specific AI. So, what is generative AI? Generative AI is an AI that can create new content, data, and solution by learning pattern structure from existing informations. AI berfungsi jika ada database. AI berfungsi jika ada dalam internet. Jika tiada maklumat dalam internet, AI tidak boleh berfungsi. Maksudnya semakin banyak sesuatu maklumat dalam internet, dalam mana-mana database seperti dalam Google, Bing, Alta Vista, DuckDuckGo, semakin banyak bahan-bahan virtual, ia akan membantu memastikan AI dapat lebih fully utilized. Okay, so key features of generative AI, first is creating of new content. So definitely semua pernah guna ChatGPT, betul? So ia adalah generative AI yang membantu kita create new content, explore new things, suggest something, debate about things, okay? And then draft policies, draft report. So generative AI will definitely helps you to those tasks. Next is learning from patterns. So generative AI ada intelligent artificial yang membantu kita analisa semua patterns, data, unstructured data yang sebenarnya librarian boleh. For example, patterns of borrowing books. Okay, so if you upload the data in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to analyze patterns peminjaman buku, ChatGPT akan membantu anda analyze, buat report tentang peminjaman buku. Okay, so vast amount of data to understand the underlying pattern structures and features. So please fully utilize generative AI. Later kita akan explain, kita akan explore sendiri example of generative AI. Second is task-specific AI. Task-specific AI is also known as weak AI. AI yang lemah. Kerana ia fokus pada satu-satu task sahaja. For example, have you used EndNote? Pernah guna EndNote? Pernah guna Turnitin? Tak pernah guna Turnitin? Pernah guna Turnitin. Okay. So dia hanya membantu satu-satu task sahaja. EndNote adalah reference management software. Turnitin untuk dapatkan plagiarism similarity, plagiarism percentage. So if you use task-specific AI, ia design untuk membantu anda to fulfill specific task. Dan ia fokus pada satu task sahaja. Very efficient and high efficiency kerana ia adalah targeted AI yang membantu kita specific task. Okay, so beza generative AI and task-specific AI adalah generative create new content. And task-specific AI adalah plug-in AI dalam mana-mana software. For example, Turnitin ataupun EndNotes, okay, yang membantu anda membuat citations. So this is example of generative AI and task-specific AI. Siapa yang tak pernah guna ChatGPT? Semua dah pernah guna Copilot? Siapa tak pernah guna Copilot? Okay, lepas ni boleh explore. Another example of AI untuk generative AI adalah Midjourney. Kita ada Sora, kita ada Assistant at S-Site. Okay, later saya akan explain to you what is S-Site. So untuk dosen-dosen akan tidak setujulah sebab kita ada aside, tetapi untuk pelajar, librarian, aside sangat powerful compared to ChatGPT sebenarnya. Alright. Next kita ada task specific AI. Kita ada Turn-in untuk semak plagiarism, similarity. Kita ada Rightful untuk membuat literature review. Kita ada aside untuk membuat literature review, untuk membuat artikel. Kita ada Scholarcy untuk cari-cari artikel menggunakan kaedah yang lebih efektif. So ini adalah contoh-contoh generative AI dan task specific AI yang perpustakaan sebenarnya boleh explore. You need to explore this. You can also provide classes related to ChatGPT, for example, on how to construct search strategy for ChatGPT. So you as a librarian, you as a students yang bakal menjadi librarians, you should explore prompts. You should explore all the language used in AI to make sure we be able to engage with our researcher. As we all know, our nature di academic library adalah research based. So nowadays we are converting research field, research area and academic field kepada research support. So not much of service and facilities. You yourself as a librarian, you should be able to run certain statistic analysis. For example, you must be able to know which tool are frequently used by your scientist or your client in the library. So this AI can be one of the course or syllabus yang you boleh provide dalam library later on. So let exploring AI for academic library. These AI are suitable to use in academic library, and some of the AI also can be used in other categories of library. For example, National Library, Public Library, and also Special Library for targeted users. So dan ini adalah beberapa contoh yang saya nak ketengahkan. The first one is information discovery. Definitely as a librarian, we need to promote information discovery and access. We need to assist our client how to get information in effective way, how to get certain article in effective way, which database, which search engine are suitable for them to be used. Always remember, the first search result in any platform, it's not accurate search result. And first search result in Google, for example, is popular search result based on the algorithm, based on how you ask them. If you ask Google, for example, a very simple search strategy, Google will definitely give you a simple answer. So always remember, as a librarian, you need to teach them on how to give instruction to Google or Google Scholar to make sure they understand what you need. Same situation with AI. For example, you are using ChatGPT. You have to know, you have to remember, if you communicate with AI using voice, it's more effective rather than you write. But then again, if you know how to write in terms of giving instruction to ChatGPT, it's definitely more effective. So AI-powered search engine using NLP is very important. As a librarian, you should be able to know the metadata, how to develop a search strategy, or how to use ChatGPT, and how to use certain search engine that better to cover certain field in your university. So there is how to develop search strategy. We need to identify research questions. We need to select the database, develop search terms, combine the search terms, run the search, screen the search, obtain full text, and last but not least, update the search. These concepts can be applicable in AI, whereby we need to teach our users, we need to teach our client on how to give instruction, how to choose which AI is suitable for them. Some AI are not suitable for them, and you as a librarian, you need to explore each of the AI available today. So this is example of chat and virtual assistant in Universiti of Malaya. We are using chat box, this chat box, integrated with AI, whereby they can communicate with Siri. This one, we call this Siri. They can communicate with Siri, and Siri will act like ChatGPT. One of the service that we give is AI chat box support agents, and this is 24-hour support, common query, guidance user through questions or resources. So I believe most of the librarian had already integrated AI chat box of live chat in your library website. So this is example of what we can do with AI in our website using chat box or virtual assistants. So this is example from Universiti of Malaya. Next is collection management. As we all know, dahulu kita nak ada collection development, kita tanya lecturer. We request for reading list, for example, or we search in other faculties reading materials, or we conduct a focus group with lecturers, ask them which is the best materials that they might need to have in our library. But nowadays, we can have an automated cataloging, and we can predict the collection in the university or library. The first collection management automated cataloging that you as a librarian need to explore is OCLC World Share Management Service. This service is not free, but then again, it's worth to explore. They will integrate AI for cataloging and resource sharing among librarians. So meaning to say, when you do a cataloging, it's easy for us not only just to drop your materials, and AI will predict all the subject, all the call number based on the database in OCLC World Share Management Service. So another example of AI for collection management is Ex Libris Alma. It's act like similar with OCLC World Share, which is automated metadata management and resource discovery, whereby they also can predict and help you to create better metadata for you to use in your library. And definitely now we have Koha integrated library system. Is open source software. Most of the library, academic library in Malaysia are converting library system to Koha system. It's easy, it's cheap, but then again, it's even though it's cheap, it's also have plug-in with AI, which help us to do metadata more effectively. So another thing, the importance of AI is to predict analytic. AI help us to forecast future collection need based on user behavior. As a librarian, we need to be more creative to understand what actually our client needs. Okay? Instead of you go to a focus group, ask your lecturer what actually you need, or you review all the academic course syllabus, you can use this AI to help you to understand the patterns of information needs. Okay? In glance, actually, we can start by asking random questions to ChatGPT. For example, ask ChatGPT, what are the current trends in certain field? For example, we are doing on leadership for faculty. So AI will definitely help you to list down all the potential books or potential subject related to leadership that might use by our lecturer. But then again, these three examples of AI that really helps you to identify, to forecast future collection in our library. Okay, so the first one is Ex Libris Alma Analytic, offer high insight into resource usage and trend. Meaning to say, you need to provide them the data of pembincaman dan pemulangan buku among your clients. So they will help you to improve the collection and improve the reading list from your data. And OCLC World Share Analytics is definitely the powerful tools nowadays, and you can use and invest this. They will provide you a predictive model for collection developments and user behavior. So user behavior is very important. It's beyond our mind actually. So they can predict you user behavior towards certain trends. For example, they predict next year they are more focusing on certain topic based on citation collection in other AI tools, for example. So OCSE World Share Management Analytic definitely helps you to go beyond traditional librarians. So next, it's Tableau and Power BI. BI is business intelligence. So Tableau is a not new AI, but it's not popular in Southeast Asia, but I believe you should explore Tableau and Power BI. Power Business Intelligence, it helps us to visualize our data more effectively. So if you have data related to certain topic, for example, people are talking about, most of the students are always referring to this subject, or most of the questions you get from reference desk is related to certain topic, for example, research method. So if you have the data related to what types of research method been asked by our client, you can ask or you can use Tableau or Power BI to make sure you understand better visually to be used to present to your top management, to propose to purchase new collection or to subscribe a new database to be used in the library. But there is always challenge and consideration before you invest into these three AI tools. Definitely the first challenge is data privacy. So ensuring compliance with data protection is very important. We as a librarian, we should be able to understand legals, copyright, trademarks, and all data privacy, especially our clients' data. Next is the model accuracy. It's still debate. AI can be a tool for us to suggest something related to prediction. But then again, the model accuracy, there is no 100% accuracy that we can use when you get report from AI. And last but not least is always staff training. So we need to build AI literacy among librarians first before we conduct a service and facility or before we provide service and facility to our user. So you need to invest to your staff, send them to all AI courses, take certificate on certain AI tools, and make sure they understand the concept first before we provide classes for our user. Let's go to example of AI. This is example of Ex Libris. It's built-in data analysis that helps you to analyze all data and produce better future trends and insight. So make sure you be able to understand data usage more effectively in your library. So this is not free actually. So you need to subscribe. This Ex Libris, it's part of Carivate. Then you can share about your data if you subscribe to this. And actually you can ask for a free trial for them, and then they will give you some templates that you can explore together before you spend and invest. It is very important. Sometimes AI is very helpful, but then again, our data is not big. So it's not worth to spend money if our data is very small. This is another example, Tableau and Power BI. So as I mentioned earlier, we need tools to analyze our data effectively. So these tools, Power BI and Tableau, are two crucial business intelligence used to collect, integrate, analyze, and present business information. So usually we have a normal, typical report. So when you use AI, your report will be more effectively, more comprehensive, more visually present. So they can help you to perform data analysis. And the most important thing is to manipulate the data. So they can run according to certain fields, certain prompts, and certain objectives. And you actually can align with the university mission and vision by asking them back and give them a solution or give them an example of mission and vision of the university. So they will align with your vision and mission of your university and predict collection development, the directions of your library for future collection improvement. Okay, so what is Power BI and how AI personalized librarians? Okay, sorry. Tak ada bateri ke? Bateri dah habis ke? Oh dah. Okay, this one. So what is Power BI and what is W? It's quite the same actually. Power BI is business analytics service by Microsoft. So if your university subscribe Microsoft, you will definitely get Power BI for free actually. So you just need to ask your vendor about Power BI. So it's provide interactive visualizations and business intelligence capabilities that allow you as a librarians to connect to multiple data source. They can mapping all others libraries around you, or you can suggest which library that you need to mapping, and then they will clean up for you, transform the data, and create custom calculation according to your objective. So meaning to say, if you want to improve certain degree of certain books, certain fields in your university, Power BI can help you on this. Okay? And what is W? W is quite similar with Power BI. It's the visualization and business intelligence tool that enable user to connect visually. And as I mentioned earlier, it's very quick and effective compared to Power BI. But then again, you can also get visualization presentations. You can chart, and then you can manipulate, and then you can have a bar chart, maps related to your data in your library. So feel free to explore these two examples of analytics tools in AI to help you to create better reports, better collection developments to predict your user needs. So third is user experience personalizations. This is very important. As a librarian, we need to remember that, well, in Universiti of Malaya library itself, kita tiada masalah jika our user tak datang library. So it is because we are moving toward digital library. So the concept of the library now is different. So we need to integrate AI in our user experience personalizations to make sure we give them impression that we actually understand the current trends of information needs, the current trend, how human communicate with others technologies. So by having AI in part of our library service and facilities, it will definitely improve our user experience and personalizations. For example, you can explore on Ex Libris Primo VE, it's personalized research result using machine learning. You embark this in your library website, for example, to harvest your information resources in your library using Ex Libris Primo VE. Okay? And then we, as a librarian, we definitely subscribe to our some database. So Springer Nature AI Recommender is one of the AI tools that improve a user experience personalization by suggest relevant academic article based on your user behavior. And then Library Answers by Spring Share. This is another example of user experience personalizations by AI. It integrates with AI that provide personalized research support. Later I will focus on the research support because most of us are focusing on research activities in the library. So how AI personalized library is definitely by data collections and analysis. So fully utilize AI and use AI to browse, to check your browse histories, browse research, database, and then data from user interaction important to make sure we understand the patterns. So we need to study the patterns of our user to make sure we be able to provide user experience personalization better. Okay? And then integrate with the machine learning and logarithm is also very important. We need to teach our user on how they use Google, for example, or certain AI. The logarithm definitely helps them to get a better search result, better response from AI. And content delivery, and definitely with AI personalizations in our library, it will help our library to get better information in quickly, and then notify them, and then the interface also might be different if you have AI experience solutions in your library. Okay? And this is our juice of this presentation actually. Most of us are focusing on research activity in the library. As an academic library, we should know that our client needs research support. It's go beyond books and journals. You as a librarian, you should know which tool are suitable to be used to conduct certain research. So by having AI, it definitely helps us to perform certain research activity in the library more effectively. Okay? So we will focus on research activity or research flow that might, your client will use. You as a librarian also might use this research flow to understand or to perform certain research. We start our research by identifying research topic. Your client also do the same thing. Before they propose research proposal or do certain assignments, they will research topic. So they might go to you they might go to library and ask you how to identify research topic for certain topics for their assignment. Second, after identify research topic, you as a librarian also should be able to understand how to do literature search. Previously, we always ask our client to do advanced search, Boolean search, truncation search. So nowadays, the advancements of AI, everything is standardized. There is no more Boolean search. But then again, if you ask ChatGPT if Boolean search are still relevant, ChatGPT will definitely tell you that Boolean search is still relevant, but then again, it's depend on your instruction in AI itself. Third is managing research data and citation. Previously, we conduct classes related to reference management. We conduct class on EndNotes, Zotero, Mendeley. So nowadays it's different. There is AI tools that helps you to do citation more effectively. And you as a librarian, you should be able to understand the trend on how to perform effective cite while you write, for example, and managing all the authorships of the articles in your research. Next is draft manuscript. Draft manuscript is very important. You yourself, a librarian, you also might need this, you might perform this research flow. Meaning to say, we need to draft a manuscript to represent our research. So we can provide a class or a workshop on how to draft manuscript using certain AI, and it will definitely improve our user personalizations experience towards our library. Number 5, find journals for publications and register researcher identification. This is very important. You as a librarian, you might know how to get the information. You might know which database is suitable to be used, but not your client or user. Sometimes they get lost. And the first source that our user usually use is ChatGPT or Google. So you as a librarian, you should be able to teach them on how to search in Google and use GPT more effectively compared to previous patterns or methods for using Booleans. So nowadays there is a proper prompt to be used in ChatGPT, for example, or Sora, for example, for them to use to get better result. Number 6 is promote and showcase research. This step might be ignored by most of the researchers. We as a librarian and the researchers, we need to understand that kita perlu promote our research. Kita kena promote research output by our lecturers so that they know how to showcase their research, improve the visibility, increase the hash index of the journals, and the most important thing is to make sure people cite the research. So there is an AI for you to promote to your lecturers, to your scientists on promotion and showcase research. Last but not least is measure online visibility and impact of the research. So let's focus on the first step, identifying research topic. Semua masih bersama saya? Masih? Sudah mengantuk? Jangan dulu. Okay, jangan dulu. Ke saya nak berjalan-jalan, kita boleh bertanya-tanya? Tak nak? Takut? Okay, so previously, semua orang akan guna Google Scholar. Kita sebagai librarian, kita ada subscribe database, betul? So we encourage our user to use our database, index database. In Universiti Malaya, we are focusing on Web of Science and Scopus. And then we ask our user to use previous theses and dissertations. And we ask our user to use research article, scholarly article, peer review article to use to identify research topic. And definitely, we as a librarian, we provide books, we provide reports for them to use. All this current method is to identify, to study the publication trend, for them to understand the problem statement, the research gaps in their field. To identify prominent authors. Who's are the prominent author in certain field? For example, I'm doing work performance and work design. So who's the prominent authors in work performance and work design? So you as a librarian, we definitely ask your client or user to use Google Scholar to check the prominent authors. Research gap. Okay, by having this current method, definitely it will shape your research gap and identify which area yang kita perlu tackle. Nowadays, kita ada 4 research gap yang typical research gap. We have theoretical research gap, practical research gap, we have empirical research gap, and method research gap. So as a librarian, you should be able to understand how we can identify those research gaps. And prominent country, for example, certain country are not focusing on work performance, or certain country are focusing on citizen science, and why most of Southeast Asia fail to address citizen science in library, even though citizen science is not a new term and not a new concept in library. In library, so we need to study why certain prominent country focusing on certain topic. Future research, okay? And then last but not least, to identify subject in the research topic. So for example, you are doing work performance. So which subject are more discussed, which field are discussing about work performance better or more compared to other field, okay? So this is current method. So by having AI, you can use natural language processing to understand, to identify research topic more effectively. You as a librarian, you should explore this. ChatGPT, Iris AI, DeepSeek, or Gemini to identify research topic using natural language processing. So instead of you do a class on advanced search, Boolean search strategy, you can explore prompts to communicate with this AI tool or GPT-based tool to help our user to communicate with those AI to get better research topic. So by using natural language processing, they help you to generating summaries, topic modeling, and even keyword analysis to find specific focus area. So this is very important. You as a librarian can guide them to use this AI tools. Okay. So effective prompt is very important. For example, for academic writing, explain. Okay, the word here is explain the concept in simple terms. Okay, you have to remember what you need. Explain the concept in simple terms suitable for beginner. So another example is to draft professional email addressing specific issues. Okay, so you need to give a proper prompt for AI so AI understand actually apa yang you nak. Okay, so for advanced requests, analyze pro and cons of specific decisions or strategy. So keyword here is pro and cons. So for example, you ajar your students on how to get better understanding or how to get effective introductions of articles. You can ask them to use this prompt, pro and cons. Okay. Another example of stimulate a debate between two concepts or stimulate a debate between one concept. So AI will definitely give you a better idea on certain topics so it can be used as a research topic. So the module itself should integrate with which prompt is effectively to be used in AI to identify research topic. Third, explain how, and the keyword here is work step by step. Work step by step. So it's all about a effective prompt. Okay? You boleh tulis dalam bahasa Indonesia, tiada masalah. Dalam mana-mana language saja, tiada masalah. AI akan faham. But then again, the keyword here for advanced request, you need to use pro and cons. You need to use debate. You need to use work step by step as part of your instruction before you use AI. So the length of the prompt can impact the quality of the response, but longer doesn't mean better. For example, define work performance. If you use define work performance, definitely you will get definitions of work performance. But then again, if you use a longer prompt, for example, define work performance in this area and compare to other subject terms, few dictionaries, so definitely ChatGPT or Gemini will give you a longer answer. But then again, your objective is just to know the definitions. So sometimes short or simple prompt is more effective. So nowadays we have ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek. So you as a librarian, before you invest to teach or to talk about, to conduct a workshop on ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek, you have to know which one is the better or which one is suitable to your university. First is ChatGPT. It's AI that talks like you do. Meaning to say you can talk, they understand you in using our language. Okay? Give well-organized, detailed explanation. Gemini, built for more just text. So if you are a researcher, you conduct a research-based, Gemini is the best solution for you. Gemini is it's integrated with Google, so the answer will support with source yang legit. And next is DeepSeek. It's powerful yet high risk because the database is not well developed yet. Bila beberapa tahun lagi database DeepSeek sudah banyak, dia akan bertindak seperti ChatGPT dan Gemini. So why Gemini is more effective for researcher? This is because Gemini is integrated with Google and Google Scholar. So you as a librarian, you need to understand the nature of each before we invest to give classes to our user. So this is some of the comparison between ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek according to the certain construct, which is writing. So in ChatGPT, the writing style is construct details and well-organized content. Similar with Gemini, but Gemini is focusing more on creative content. More simplified explanation often give you links because it's integrated with Google Scholar and Google. And DeepSeek factual summarized explanation but less creative because the database is not big as compared as ChatGPT and Gemini. And brainstorming activities and creativities. So if you use ChatGPT generates multiple creative ideas and definitely structured content compared to Gemini and DeepSeek. But then again, if you use Gemini, it's similar but a bit different, added multimedia possibility because of the size of the database of Google is big compared to ChatGPT. So that's the reason why Gemini gives you multimedia output as one of the finding that you ask them. Okay? And in DeepSeek, write full draft quickly but lack of variation because of the size of the database. And for research and learning, if you use ChatGPT, it's well organized, detailed explanation. Even you can ask ChatGPT to do it in numbers and bullet. Okay, and then Gemini offer research heavy response with variable source because of the Google and Google Scholar. And DeepSeek provide brief summary explanator but limit public information compared to other model due to the small of the database. And speed and response, ChatGPT sometimes fast, but then again if it's complex query, it may take longer time. And nowadays, if you invest in ChatGPT, there is a special services provided by the ChatGPT. You can classify your query according to subject. Okay? And then Gemini, efficient but response time depend on the query complexity. So again, the length of the prompt will identify the speed and response times. So you need to understand how to create prompt. So later on, I will give you example of prompt that you can explore in your library. And last but not least is DeepSeek may take more time to respond when its response is concise, meaning to say the database is still limited, so that's the reason the speed and response times in DeepSeek is a bit slow compared to others. So this is another prompt pattern that you can explore together with your fellow librarians. We can have flip interaction patterns to ask your user to create and ask a prompt based on flip interaction pattern, comparison pattern. So you can also have gameplay patterns on how to ask ChatGPT, for example, but in play games patterns. You can also use template patterns. Just now I give you template patterns. The advanced search should consist of few important keywords, for example, pro and cons, step-by-steps, or debates. Okay? So if you use certain words, for example, debates, so the search result more effectively compared to normal search or normal prompt in AI. You can always use meta-language creation patterns. Okay? So these patterns are, sky is the limit. The patterns is also, it's various patterns that you can explore together. But then again, these patterns is generative AI suggested by Vanderbilt University. You can explore this later. I will give you this slide and then you can study together about each of the patterns and propose classes according to pattern to be used in AI for your user. So enough of doing classes on booleans, truncations or wildcard. So we need to provide them search strategy for AI. Next, when we do identifying research topic, we can study the trends with data analytics and machine learnings. So as a librarians, you should go beyond Google's, meaning to say you can explore Google Trends, promote Google Trends to help our researcher to understand what are the current trend or topic now that people most talk about in our country, for example. And you can also invest in IBM Watson. It's not free platform, but it's powerful platform to identify trends with data analytic. Okay, this platform, these two examples, Google Trend, IBM Watson, helps you to analyze large data set or social media posting to identify what current trending. Okay, so you don't have to go a specific database, for example, Facebook, to study about what are the most talk or discuss in Facebook group, for example, and in X, is there any elements of research gaps, talk or discuss in X? So you just invest in Google Trend to study those platforms, and they will give you a proper report on certain things or certain topics that you might interest. For example, use Google Trend to explore remote work productivity or AI in employee management. So, kita nak tahu masih banyak tak orang bercakap tentang remote work productivity, bekerja dari rumah. Masih banyak tak orang bercakap tentang itu? So macam mana kita nak cuba? Kita boleh guna Google Trend. So you go to Google Trend, dekat dalam phone pun boleh explore Google Trend. Di Google Trend kita ada filter by country. This one is country Malaysia, so you can change to Indonesia and you can explore anything. Just now we are talking about masih efektifkah tidak work from home. So you can just write work from home here and then run your explore. Click explore. So what you will get is interest over time. This is example of search yang saya guna, iaitu resume. Saya sebelum buat kelas di library, kita buat report dahulu. Does our client needs resume sebagai salah satu kelas di perpustakaan? So what we do is we use Google Trend and study resume, and this is people talking about resume over time di kawasan sekitar Lembah Kelang, di sekitar Universiti Malaya, and kita propose masih ada demand tentang kelas untuk buat resume. So kita boleh filter by subject regions. Di daerah mana di Malaysia yang bercakap banyak tentang resume? Di Kedah, Selangor, Terengganu, Sarawak, Pening. And related topic of resume. Banyak orang nak buat resume daripada accounting, professional field, resume, rules and topic, hard skill topic, diploma degree, and objectivity, religious belief. So this report can be used before you propose certain class in the library or before you conduct a workshop. Okay? So kalau kita tulis AI, definitely AI tengah in thing right now. So kita boleh dapat which country or which continent in our country yang memerlukan AI workshop lebih banyak daripada mana-mana kontinen. And we also can get related queries, resume pronunciations, free resume template download, skill to put on resume, expected salary in resume, and last but not least, contoh resume kerja kilang. Okay? Banyak sangat orang nak tahu semudah contoh resume kerja kilang. Ini di Malaysia. So, Universiti Malaya mungkin boleh buat kelas or workshop on resume. Sebab kita ada data tentang memang our client perlukan workshop tentang resume. This is just an example. Okay? Kadang-kadang bukan kita yang jadi pakar untuk bercakap tentang resume. But then again, this report can help you as a librarian to make sure we fully utilize our space in the library. We can communicate, engage with other expertise, collaborate with other faculty, and conduct this workshop on resume. So, next step on research workflow is literature search. So far, am I too fast or too slow? Am I too fast or too slow? Masih okay? Masih okay? Alright, okay. So next step is literature search. Okay, literature search is very important. Previously, kita akan suruh our user pergi database. Kita subscribe banyak database. But then again, kita perlu make sure mereka juga tahu tentang AI, especially AI-powered academic search engine. So, last time kita ada Google, kita ada Google Scholar. Now, kita ada meta-analysis, kita ada semantic search, kita ada macam-macam jenis search engine yang boleh membantu kita untuk mendapatkan maklumat. Saya harap anda semua tahu di mana jika you search on, for example, performance in Google Scholar, DuckDuckGo, and LexisNexis, the search result is different. This is because each of the database in those search engine is different. So the more people talk in Google, sebab itu search result di dalam Google on work performance might berbeza dengan other search engine. But then again, this is search engine powered by AI yang anda boleh explore dan masukkan dalam you guys punya information literacy class. First is Semantic Scholar, and some of the university subscribe Microsoft Academic, so you can get Microsoft Academic for free, and you can invest in Dimension, a digital science solution for you to search better, to get better search engine search result in certain search engine. These platforms use AI to enhance search relevance and provide recommendations. This is very important. Recommendation based on citations. Kalau kita nak assist our researchers or scientists, we need to assist them by citation count. Okay, citation count. And then you need to make sure they use proper metadata to represent keywords. So, how to get keywords? You can ask ChatGPT to synonym the terms or give a sample of keyword that represent the main keywords. So by having better keyword, AI will definitely cover more coverage of certain thing that you need them to discuss. Okay, so this is Google. As we all know, Google have AI embedded. So for example, I'm using work performance as a topic to search. So AI will give you the definitions of work performance. So as you can see, AI overview in Google, it's always at the top of the search result. Work performance is how well an employee or team complete tasks and responsibilities. Okay, right after that, they give you the definitions of AI. Okay, they give you the definitions of work performance and all the suggested website that related to work performance. So this is Google. And then we have Microsoft Bing Copilot. It's AI embedded also. There is a column on Copilot. Copilot act like ChatGPT, but then again, you need to explore Copilot to differentiate patterns of response from ChatGPT, Copilot, and other GPT-based tools. Okay, so but then again, if your university subscribe Microsoft, so this Copilot it's free, and as you can see, the search result is 1,740,000 search result, and there is no search result calculate here in Google, but then again, the number is quite big. But if we compare with others, for example, Google Scholar, the numbers are slightly bigger. It's 8,700,000 on work performance. This is also AI harvest from Google, but then again, most of the articles in Google Scholar is peer review article, so you have to understand and you have to teach our client on how to give a proper prompts or proper search strategy before you use Google Scholar. So this is typical search engine, Google's and Microsoft Bing. But if you use Semantic Scholar with AI plugin, the search result is even bigger. It's 70 millions compared to just now Google is 8 millions and 7 million. So this is AI plug-in in Google, in search engine that you can use to get better results based on few database, not only Google. So this AI helps you to summarize other database, for example, from DuckDuckGo, LexisNexis, or even in Yahoo, related to your topic. For example, work performance. The total is greater, and then this is also AI embedded. So instead of focus on Google and Google Scholar in your information literacy class, you can also promote to use Semantic Scholar to get better result of your topic. Okay, next is automatic summarization and key insight extractions. So this is also very important during literature search. So we have to remember you need to use a proper metadata or keyword to represent topic before you get the juice of the information. Automation summarizations is always a good idea to use to help you to cut your time more effectively by having a summaries of your taxonomy table. You can always use ChatGPT base or Scholarly to summarize everything about the article. They can analyze individual articles or in bulk, give you a summarizations, key highlight, and the most important thing is some of these give you which research method is the best and the finding of the paper before you do literature review. So, for example, ChatGPT, you can upload any articles and give prompt summarization and key insight extraction of these articles. So, ChatGPT will give you this summary of the article, definitions and importance of work performance, model of performance, and so on. So, with these will help your clients or students to do the taxonomy table before they are doing they can use it before literature review. So if you use Scholarly, this is even better. If you can see here, Scholarly give you key finding, objective, method, result, conclusion, key concept, and dig deeper. So if you use Scholarly, what you can get is even better than ChatGPT. And if you subscribe it, you can analyze up to the research quality, research comparison, limitation, future work, practical application, subject, study compliance, and so on. And jika anda ada masa untuk explore Scholarly, you can explore Scholarly and conduct satu kelas Scholarly for your client. So your client ada options. Instead of use ChatGPT, they can also use Scholarly to understand the patterns of research yang mereka sedang buat di university. Next is automated reference and citation tracking. Okay, so this is a very important sebab kita kena tahu yang citations is very important dan as researcher we track our citations. So as a librarian, we should go beyond how to do citation. We should help them on how to analyze citation to get better research finding or research result. You can explore connected paper, research rabbit or aside to automated reference citation tracking of certain topic. For example, I'm doing on work performance. So which angle of citation are the most talking by our researcher, previous researcher. So by tracking those citation, it will definitely helps you to link between relationship between subject in work performance, for example. So this tool maps out citation network in certain topic. for example, work performance. So under the umbrella of work performance, there will definitely hundreds of subjects. So this AI will help you to identify which angle are suitable to be studied and which angle are suitable to be discussed as part of your research problems. So you as a librarian in the academic library should know how to conduct a research also, so you can identify, you can understand the flow of the research and communicate with them using research terms. For example, the method they use, even it's qualitative or quantitative, or even certain statistics tools that they might use. So AI can help you on that. But then again, please guide our user, our scientists to trace using citation before you trace using any articles. Okay? If you invest in connected paper, as you can see here, they give you the illustration on the citations. So this is the citation illustration related to certain topic. This topic is an AI readiness and adoption framework for agri-tech firm. So if you study on this, an AI readiness and adoption framework, so this is the, people are talking about this topic and the citation patterns. So if you can see here, the numbers of citation is on the below of this angle, and you should understand and study which or what are the topic that most of people are talking about on readiness and adoption framework for agri-tech firm. And that is also out circle of citation related to this topic but different subject. So this analysis can be used as part of the research gap, and library can provide these course for researchers to understand better which area or angle that they need to focus more. If you use Research Rabbit, they will give you similar work, early work, later work, and the most important thing is they give you export paper in BibTeX, RIS, and CSV for you to do a systematic review more effectively. If you create your account, most of your article will be appeared here, and then they will calculate, they will study your paper and suggest angles or behavior that related to your interest. So this Research Rabbit AI helps you to have a better automated analytical about your interest. So they will give you, actually there is an illustration here on which angle that I should focus more, which area that can be the needs of future of this research. Okay, so explore Research Rabbit AI for better understanding about the potential research based on citations. Next is using machine learning for systematic review, systematic literature review. This is definitely a good platform for those who are doing evidence-based research. So if you are librarian in medical field, for example, you can integrate Ryan Intelligent Systematic Review in your library. You can invest this because most of the systematic review, especially in medicine field, is related to evidence-based. So meaning to say you need a systematic AI to run a literature review using machine learning that can screen you and categorize you and eliminate for automatic eliminations. Nowadays, what we do is we import citation from Web of Science, Scopus, or even Cochrane's, or even any other medical database, and we study one by one of the citations if you are doing systematic review in medicine field. But then again, if you use Ryan Intelligent Systematic Review, this can be part of the tools that you can invest, and you can compare the search result from others platform, for example, just now, Web of Science. So the result or the analysis of your systematic review more effectively, more accurate if you have AI to help you to run systematic literature review. So this is one of the not free Ryan systematic review. You can invest this. You can ask for a free trial, and then before you propose to your library to have class on systematic review Ryan, but you have to explore the pro and cons and get the financial implications about Ryans. So if you use Ryans, they will give you the summarizations about certain articles, and then as you can see here, the numbers of articles related to this topic is 3,775 articles, and they give you a suggestion to include, maybe, or exclude with reasons. Okay, this is a protocol if you are conducting systematic review, and they give you the platform, okay, Prisma. This is Prisma platform if you are doing systematic review later on. So you need this protocol to make sure you understand, your examiner understand the protocol that you use, how many articles that you use, how many articles that you eliminate. So if you invest in Ryan, Ryan will give you this report in a matter of click. But then again, you need to check the quality of those articles before you run your systematic review. Third is managing research data and citation. As a typical library, we always ask our client to use Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote to make sure they have a better quality reference. But then again, right now we have Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote with AI. So when you use AI plugin, they will also suggest you to which related feature is the most suitable to be used, and then categorize papers more effectively and facilitate annotation more accurately. So if you use Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote with AI plugin, we don't have to worry about the punctuations because everything is suggested by AI. But then again, you have to double, triple check because rubbish in, rubbish out. If you fail to give proper instruction to EndNote or even Mendeley, when you cite what you write, your citation will be wrong. So please explore, invest in Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote with AI plugin, and you will get you can get a better understanding on the difference between without AI plugin and with AI plugin. So this is another example of cite this for me. This is previously there is no AI plugin in this platform, but then again nowadays there is an AI platform, AI plugin inside this for me. You can create your citation, you can check your paper. It's act like Grammarly, but then again you can. This is free platform. You can ask your, you can promote this, and you can put this as one of your syllabus in your information literacy class. Okay, not much on reference and citation because I believe that is still our core, and we can explore further, and then we can compare plugin with AI or without AI. Next is draft manuscript. This is very crucial part of research workflow, which we as a librarian can help our researcher, can help our scientists on drafting their manuscript. So we do have quite numbers of AI tools that we can help them to produce better manuscript. Okay, but then again, please use AI as a tools, not something that membantu kita 100%. We need to still stick to research ethics and make sure AI give us an ideas or check our citations or even improve our structures of our language. So organize our outline with AI assistance is one of the objectives of to get better or smartest way doing research, you can spend by using ChatGPT or Notations, AI or Scrivener. So this platform I think it's quite new in Southeast Asia, but not new in US. They use Scrivener and AI, Notations, AI to outline your research. Okay, so you can use AI to structure your manuscript. This is very important by generating outline of the key such as introduction, literature review, research method, and then a result, discussion, and conclusion more effectively. You can use this manually, meaning to say you can have a section in your Microsoft Words, but then again, if you invest in Scrivener and Nation AI, they will help you to helps you to maintain the language or persuasive language in certain subtopic in your articles, in your research, in your thesis and dissertation. For example, if you are doing a discussion, your language should be more persuasive. So if you use this AI, Scrivener or Notation AI, they will, instead of give you an outline, they will also monitor the persuasive language that can help your discussions. So this is Scrivener. This is not free platform, but then again, you can download free trial. They help you to organize your structure of your research more effectively. So you as a librarian, you can use this as an option for you to help your researcher, to help your student to organize your subtopic in more effectively, your subtopic more systematically with AI plug-in. But then again, if you are not familiar with all this, you can always download free trial first before you invest by using Scrivener. Next is creating literature review with summaries and citations. This is very important. You can create a literature review with recent or legit citations. You can explore scholarly or SI or even Research Rabbit AI for you to explore. Okay? Do we have time?
We have 5 minutes left.
Oh, okay. So this is a site. So you can invest, before you invest, you can go to free trials, AI site, ask them any questions, and as you can see here, they will give you a literature review for you with citations. So this is the citation that you can use, and all the citation is legit citations compared to ChatGPT. Sometimes the citation is not accurate at all, but if you use SCite, the citation is accurate. Okay. Next is draft research method section with clarity and details. I believe this is not much of things that we need to cover because we are librarian, but then again, if you use ChatGPT, WorkTune, or even Grammarly, they will help our researchers to conduct or to guide them to have a research method more effectively. So this is WorkTune. You can explore these. You can get this for free before you invest in your library. And not much I want to say about to check plagiarism and ensure originality, because I believe you as a librarian, you'll be able to understand how to use Turnitin, how to use Grammarly, how to use others plagiarism, originality check. But then again, nowadays, in fact, walaupun kita ada Zero GPT or Turnitin with AI detections, detection tersebut masih lagi tidak accurate. Okay, detection tersebut masih lagi tidak accurate. So next is generative figures, table graph with AI visualizations. I believe kita ada statistik yang membuat visualization statistik. But then again, we do have AI plugin or AI tools that helps our user to create figures, table, and graph more effectively. You can explore you explore also Sequence, okay? For those who are expert in computer science, they might use Sequence more because visualization di Sequence lebih effective. Saya mungkin perlukan tambahan sikit.
Yeah, that will be okay.
Okay. All right. So number 5 is find journal publications and research identifications. Okay. So identifying suitable journal is very important. You can explore all the database punya yang kita dah subscribe. For example, di dalam Elsevier, you can find the right journal for your research by match my abstract or search by keyword. You can ask your scientists or clients to put their abstract, and then Journal Finder will give them all the suggestion journal for them to publish. Okay, so ini adalah Elsevier Journal Finder. Another thing yang kita boleh explore adalah Springer Nature Link Journal Finder. So you can enter manuscript or title in this Springer Nature Link, and they will give you the list of the journal that's suitable for them to publish. Last but not least is Emerald Insight. You can click for authors. You can find a journal in this section, search our journal titles in Emerald Insight, and they will give you a proper AI plugin according to the abstract and keywords. Okay, so you can also use DOAJ to get open access journals. DOAJ nowadays has AI plugin, so fully utilize DOAJ plugin to give them an option if they want to publish in open access journal. Okay, so this is open access journals, and I will not touch this because as a librarian, we should encourage our client and users to create research visibility by having this ResearchGate or academic.edu. So this is example of academia from that can explore together. They can create their own account, and they can also use Google Scholar Profile and AI enhanced citation for them to make sure their visibility increase. And then number 6, which is promotion and showcase research areas, you can use Canva. I believe most of you already know how to use Canva, and some of it you can use Buffer to monitor your social media scheduling, so you can invest it. Some of it free, some of it you need to invest, and this is Buffer. You can grow your audience on social and beyond by using Buffer. They can help you to monitor the peak hours and suitable captions, and you can also this Hotsuite. Okay, as you can see, the companies that invest in Hotsuite, it's not a simple company. It's Alliance, University of Chicago, even JetBlue using Hotsuite. And this is X. We used to call this Twitter, and they have TweetDeck. So this TweetDeck is also a good AI platform for you to use to monitor X and integrate it with your Facebook. And you can also invest Meta business analysis in Facebook. This is Universiti Malaya Facebook. We integrate and do scheduling for our metadata, and we scheduling our posting according to date, and we monitor all the analytical data about each of the posting. And you can always use AI to create video. For example, you can use this platform, Synthesia. You just give them the script, and then they will give you the video for automatic. But then again, if you subscribe, you will get better exposure. You will get better length of the video. So you can also generate free AI video, but very limited word. It's only 26 character. For this one is very limited. It's less than 50 characters. So this one is less than 26 character left. And another video platform is Lumix 5. You can use this to create your video later on. But then again, this is not free. You have to invest it. Last but not least is measure online visibility and impact of the research. It's always important to make sure we know how to measure our research. So you need to promote this to your client, to your lecturer, so they know which is the best AI tools for them to use to invest. For example, they can use Almatrix. Okay, so in Almatrix, they give you data related to who cite their paper, who use their paper. It's quite similar dimension.ai. It provides you detailed citation and track on how often and where your work been cited. It can be from social media, it can be from blog, it can be from academic community. So these dimensions, the digital science solutions, is also helps them to have, to monitor the effectiveness of digital marketing that they have been invest. Last but not least is Google Scholar. So you can create your own account in Google, track your citations, and then to identify updates related to your field of research. Okay. Before I give you my conclusion on AI talk that we give today, my second part is always related to ethics and dilemma, challenge in adopting AI, and the strategy to adopt AI in academic library. This is going to be very simple. And actually, part 2 is the conclusion of my presentations. So, as a librarian, we need to make sure we understand the key ethicals about AI. It's always about data privacy and security. Librarians should handle sensitive data, should know how to handle sensitive data. As a librarian, you also need to make sure you must uphold of user right if you use intellectual freedoms. Okay? And there is always an issue related to transparency and explainability. And user and librarian needs to understand how AI system make a decision. So you need to make sure you still know the key of ethical concerns about this. And job replacement and professional ethics. And sometimes even in Universiti Malaya, we don't focus on cataloging much because everything is replaced by AI and research assistants. So there is always a research ethic related to certain job replacement. And second dilemma is strategy to address ethic challenge, which is implementation of the guideline. We as a librarian, we need to have our own guideline on AI. We need to have a focus area on AI. We need to integrate privacy consideration during AI developments, meaning to say we need to prioritize which area that we need to focus. If your university is focusing on medicine, so we need to focus on AI in medical field. Okay? Continuous staff training is very important. Please invest on this human expert because you need to be expert in AI before you teach your user. And last but not least is engage collaboration with governance. This is very important to collaborate with other faculty, especially computer science faculty, education faculty, to teach about which pedagogy is the most important pedagogy or technique to be used before you conduct any information class for your user. Last but not least, enhancing AI integration in library and strategy initiative. First step is you need to have a dedicated divisions of AI in our library. Okay, we need to have a dedicated division, specialized unit within the library that focus on AI. And that's, selepas itu barulah AI lebih efektif di dalam library kita. Okay? And we need to have policy developments, AI guidelines for researchers. So, comprehensive AI policy with guideline, and then bagaimanakah kita dapat tentukan plagiarisms, detections, how many percentage, so the library should this. Okay? And then, research grant for AI hubs and in library is very important. You as a librarian, you need to outsource. Berjumpa dengan company di luar sana untuk sponsor you to have a research hub for AI in your library to make sure our library can facilitate interdisciplinary collaboration with others dalam industry. Okay, and last but not least, for these presentations is always micro-credential program. You can use digital literacy and AI for research as part of your micro-credential. So instead of you have information skill class, you can conduct micro-credential class for your student. Structured AI for researchers, for example, And you can offer also hands-on training on AI-enhanced citation management, literature review automations, and so many ethics about AI. And then it will definitely enhance your research credentials. Okay. As a conclusion, we need to embrace AI. We need to use AI as part of our library system, as part of our library ecosystem. We cannot ignore AI. We should learn about AI, and please don't worry about we will be replaced with AI, and AI will definitely help us to improve, to be better librarians. With that, thank you very much.
Give an applause for Dr. Faizal, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Faizal, for such insightful presentations. I believe that the material for today is not only going to be useful for librarians, but can also help the audience as a students,
Definitely.
researcher. Okay. All right. Now, before we continue on to the next agenda, which is the Q&A sessions, let's take a moment, everyone, to breathe and rewind by doing a mini game. So for all audience, please prepare your device. Silakan dipersiapkan handphonenya dan silakan pergi ke mentimentor.com. Jadi kita sedikit-sedikit rewind ya, selagi mungkin ada teman-teman yang masih memikirkan pertanyaan untuk Q&A session tadi. Mari kita mencoba ya, refresh our mind first ya. Oke, teman-teman bisa under the writing enter code ya, enter code to join a live Menti. Teman-teman bisa memasukkan kode 3520 3699 atau teman-teman juga bisa scan ya. Oke. Silakan masukkan kode 3520 3699. Oke, sudah ada di depan ya teman-teman kodenya 3520 3699 atau teman-teman juga bisa scan QR yang ada di depan. Oke, baik. Kalau begitu, let's start with the first questions, everyone. What is AI? Okay, do you still remember what Dr. Faizal said at the beginning of his presentations? Make sure to write your answer through the Mentimeter, okay? Okay, tools, artificial intelligence. Okay, everyone, what is AI exactly? What is the functions of AI? Oh, ada deskripsi yang menarik ya. Mesin yang menakutkan katanya ya. Oke, kecerdasan buatan dan membantu pencarian informasi, menarik. Baik, ada lagi ke bawah? Oke, AI adalah sebuah tools yang membantu untuk mempermudah sebuah pekerjaan. Ada juga ini ya, branch of computer science that focuses on creating systems. A tool that use metadata to help us with our paper, yeah. But do you think that AI only helps us with our paper? Tentu saja tidak ya. Oke, nah teman-teman ada yang menambahkan bisa untuk membantu kegiatan sehari-hari. Oke, mungkin ada satu audiens di sini yang mau ke depan menjelaskan pengalamannya dan definisinya sendiri terhadap AI. Ada yang mau mencoba? We have exciting prizes for you, for those who are brave enough to come here. Anyone? Please just raise your hand. Anyone would like to explain what is AI for you and your experience using AI? Teman-teman, ada yang berani? Ke depan? Silakan. We have exciting prizes for you. Please raise your hand, everyone, if you would like to go. Front up. Okay. Alright. Okay. Silakan yang ada di belakang.
Nggak bisa. Naik atau?
Di sebelah sini. Baik, sebelah sini saja. Ya. Bisa mohon diperkenalkan nama dulu, asal dan juga.
Pakai bahasa Indonesia.
It's okay. Ya, tidak apa-apa.
Ya, selamat siang kepada Bapak, Ibu, dan juga teman-teman semua. Perkenalkan, saya Gabriel Berliandru dari Telkom University, jurusan S1 Data Science. Dan di sini kalau AI ini merupakan sebuah tools, sebuah sistem yang sebenarnya bisa dibangun untuk membantu pekerjaan-pekerjaan, dan ada macam-macam kayak gitu, kayak ada yang buat khusus buat nyari tadi research, ada juga yang khusus buat gimana kalau dari aku sendiri tuh kayak misalkan lagi membuat machine learning ataupun buat program, kadang-kadang kalau ada error ya kita bisa tanyakan untuk AI itu bisa men-solve dari error tersebut. Jadi itu sangat membantu dalam mengerjakan misalkan ada tugas besar atau apa gitu. Itu sih kalau dari pengalamanku.
Okay, everyone please give an applause.
Terima kasih.
Alright, tadi Mas siapa? Mohon maaf.
Gabriel.
Mas Gabriel.
Yeah.
Okay. So according Mas Gabriel, yeah, AI is more like an assistance that helps you to solve problems whenever you met some struggles, ya. Especially di sana tadi kita mendengar ya bahwa Mas Gabriel ini backgroundnya membuat machine learning. Nah, itu AI bisa membantu sekali pekerjaannya Mas Gabriel. Okay, I think we have more questions, right? Okay, can we go to the next questions, please? Okay. Alright. Okay, ada yang masih ingat dua tipe AI yang sudah dijelaskan oleh Dr. Faizal? Generative AI, can you mention the examples? Okay. ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, DeepSeek. What else? Okay. Sora. Okay. Mind Journey, Site, Generative AI, Task, Specific AI. Okay. ChatGPT. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we mentioned about the example of generative AI. But can one person tell me what is generative AI? Ada yang masih ingat apa itu generative AI? Oke, yang Mas yang di depan. Silakan, bisa perkenalkan namanya.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi. Kenalkan, nama aku Abdul Rahim Rahman. Aku berasal dari Tel-U dengan jurusan S1 Teknik Telekomunikasi. Nah, di sini kan ditanya example of generative AI. Nah, di sini udah disebutin contoh-contohnya, ada ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Gemini. Nah, mungkin apa sih generative AI? Generative AI itu sendiri lebih ke arah deep learning atau tingkatan khusus dari machine learning yang lebih dalam lagi, di mana suatu model yang dilatih dengan sebuah data teks yang sangat besar, yang sehingga dia tuh mesinnya itu kayak mesin learning yang sehingga dia tuh memahami konteks dari percakapan gimana manusia itu berbicara gitu. Jadi dia belajar dari konteks yang sangat besar sehingga memahami konteks dari percakapan itu sendiri. Nah, di sini contohnya ChatGPT. ChatGPT itu dia tuh belajar dari sebuah data, misal data puisi, novel, kemudian dipelajari, diulang-ulang secara terus-menerus sehingga memahami konteks apa yang ditanyakan kelak ataupun apa yang bakal dia jawab. Mungkin itu aja pengetahuanku terkait generative AI.
Oke, semuanya beri tepuk tangan meriah. Thank you so much for the insightful answer. Ya, oke. Tadi kita baru saja merefresh our mind ya tentang AI dan juga generative AI. Oke, Kakak Pani, apakah masih ada satu lagi? Oke, baik. Kita lihat pertanyaan selanjutnya. Oke, so do you still remember about AI-powered academic search engine? Oke, semuanya masih ingat? Kira-kira apa sih AI-powered academic search engine? Ini biasanya paling sering digunakan apalagi kalau misalnya sama mahasiswa tingkat akhir ya. Gimana teman-teman? Oke, turn it in Google Scholar, Rightful, Research Rabbit AI. Oke, mungkin selagi kita menunggu ya untuk jawabannya, seperti sebelumnya, apakah ada teman-teman di sini yang mau menceritakan pengalamannya tentang penggunaan pribadi ya, personal teman-teman tentang AI-powered academic search engine? Ada yang mau mencoba? Silakan. Oke, kakak di sana.
Perkenalkan, nama saya Sabita Syahla dari UN Sunan Gunung Jati, jurusan Ilmu Perpustakaan dan Informasi Islam. Kalau pengalaman pengalaman baru di Google Scholar dan Zotero atau Mendeley. Waktu itu Google Scholar tuh biasa kan ya kita sebagai mahasiswa untuk membuat makalah, karya tulis dan lain-lain. Dan untuk Zotero Mendeley juga pernah pakai untuk membuat tugas di dasar teknologi informasi, bikin untuk sumber daftar pustaka kayak gitu.
Alright, thank you, Kasabita. Give an applause for Kasabita. Alright, from UINEB. Okay, are you interested to use more AI other than Google Scholar after attending the seminar?
Yeah.
Okay, ya. Alright, ya, karena seperti tadi yang sudah dijelaskan oleh Dr. Faizal ya, bahwa AI ini banyak sekali jenisnya ya teman-teman. Okay, alright everyone, ya, without further ado ya, thank you so much for your participations in the mini games ya. Now we will move on to the exciting part and probably the one that you've been waiting ya. We will begin the Q&A sessions, everyone. Okay, so if any participants would like to ask any questions, you could raise your hand when I give you the sign. And right now we will start with the first 3 questions. Those who ask for the first 3 questions, there will be exciting prizes as a form of appreciation. Jadi silakan teman-teman yang mempunyai pertanyaan kepada Dr. Faizal, silahkan bisa acungkan tangannya. Oke. Oh, udah mulai ya. Kita hitung kalau begitu ya. 1, 2, 3. Oke. Aduh, mata saya. Oke. Yang mana? Kira-kira. Oke, sebelah sana. Sebelah sana ya? Oke, sebelah sana. Di kakak yang di belakang. Oke.
Oke, terima kasih lagi. Kembali lagi dengan saya, Abdurrahim Rahman. Nah, mungkin pertanyaan saya tadi yang dijelaskan oleh Dr. Faizal terkait, ini kan lagi ada melakukan riset sedikit lah terkait generative AI itu sendiri dan pengaplikasiannya khususnya di library atau di perpustakaan. Dan di sini tuh kami mendapatkan sedikit hal yang kami takuti, yaitu perkara lisensi dari hak cipta atau dari bukunya begitu. Takutnya kami terlalu fokus ke pengembangan generatif AI-nya sehingga itu melanggar hak cipta dari buku itu sendiri. Karena kami juga tahu bahwa buku itu sendiri kan pasti ada hak ciptanya. Nah, mungkin apakah ada threshold atau batasan-batasan yang tidak boleh diakses oleh generatif AI itu sendiri untuk perkara buku lah, untuk penerapannya di perpustakaan? Mungkin itu saja pertanyaan saya. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. Okay, Dr. Faizal, would you like to answer the question right away, or would?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Time is yours.
Okay, that is very important to have a proper citation. Okay, kita tak boleh limit AI, but then again we need to use AI but as a tools, not as 100% guideline for us to use. Okay, untuk generate ideas, untuk stimulate ideas, untuk dapatkan comparisons, or to help us to shape our problem statements. So untuk licensing or license, it is copyright. Okay, kalau copyright, kalau di perpustakaan memang kita akan cakap you need to do a proper citations. Authorship itu penting. Dan certain journal allow you to credit AI as a reference yang you refer. Tetapi you kena baca dahulu journal tersebut punya policy. Sebab sometimes ada journal yang tidak benarkan you credit AI sebagai you punya source. Okay, especially thesis and dissertations. So you need to study which platform. Kalau you nak publish paper dalam certain journal, they allow untuk you buat citation AI atau tidak. But untuk buku physical or soft copy books, you just credit them page number, itu sudah memadai. Ia tidak akan melanggar apa-apa license or copyright or any legal act yang bakal you kena, as long as you rephrase, asalkan you membuat citation yang tepat. Okay.
Alright, does that answer your questions? Okay, ya, jadi jangan lupa teman-teman untuk referensi, citasi, ya, rephrase, ya. That is how you can use AI correctly. Okay, alright, another questions? Anyone like? Okay, yang ada di kakak yang di belakang, ya.
Cek. Baik, perkenalkan saya Nova Akan Wahib dari S1 Data Science Telkom Universiti Bandung. Mungkin izin bertanya terkait research, bahwasanya kita sebagai mahasiswa kan sering sekali untuk research ya. Kemudian kita sering mencari-cari sumber referensi dari berbagai layanan yang tersedia, contohnya AI. Nah, ada tidak saran yang bisa diberikan bagaimana, apakah kita ketika research sesuatu itu kita boleh riset dari satu AI kemudian kita lempar ke AI yang lain, jadi saling membuat supaya hasil yang didapatkan itu lebih baik dengan cara menggabungkan beberapa kali kita riset di AI tertentu kemudian kita coba masukin ke AI selanjutnya, seperti itu. Jadi supaya bisa hasilnya lebih baik untuk researchnya. Baik, terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for the questions. Alright, so using multiple AIs.
Yeah. Saya encourage you to use multiple AI. Tiada masalah. Tapi jika you guna ChatGPT itself, satu topik you boleh kembangkan pelbagai jenis. So in fact, you cut paste your citation, you cut paste your your manuscript, your writing. You suruh ChatGPT tukar language kepada persuasive, betul tak? So ChatGPT akan bagi you a persuasive language. Dia dah edit everything, and you still can ask ChatGPT, is there any option for me? So you can ask ChatGPT, can you give 3 options? And then from those options, you ask ChatGPT, which one is the best and why? So you can ask them multiple questions. Jawapan yang sama, you ask Gemini, this is taken from ChatGPT, can you improve this? And you can ask ChatGPT back, this is from Gemini, can you improve this? Okay? And in fact, after you get the result, you can always give command, humanize this. Make sure it's untraceable in AI detection, something like that. Okay, so I encourage you to use multiple. It's okay for you to use multiple, but then again, you need to focus on beberapa step before you multiple check. Okay?
All right, thank you, Dr. Faisal. Does that answer your questions? Okay, I'd like to ask questions. Oke, silakan kakak yang di belakang ada. Oke.
Baik, rekan-rekan ya sebentar saya permisi. Yang sudah dapat hadiah di pertama tidak bisa mendapat hadiah yang kedua ya. Jadi make sure pertanyaannya yang dapat hadiah satu-satu. Yang ini enggak, kecuali Mbak ini enggak dapat hadiah ya. Betulan panitia.
Hello, Mr. Faisal. I'm Lucy. I'm librarian at Telkom University. Thank you for amazing presentation. Yang saya ingin tanyakan adalah kebetulan kami juga sedang mengembangkan layanan basic literasi di kelas informasi literasi, di layanan kelas literasi informasi untuk membantu pengembangan atau membantu riset bagi mahasiswa di Telkom University untuk penulisan artikel atau pembuatan tugas akhir. Nah, pertanyaan saya adalah tadi di conclusion Mr. Faisal menjelaskan bahwa perlu adanya regulasi gitu ya, perlu adanya regulasi untuk penggunaan AI. Nah, apakah di Universiti Malaya itu sendiri di perpustakaannya itu sudah membuat regulasi secara tertulis untuk penggunaan AI itu sendiri gitu ya? Karena kami juga sedang bingung gitu untuk memulainya itu seperti apa sih gitu ya untuk penggunaan AI ini, karena kan memang too much banget gitu ya AI ini. Kemudian juga saya tadi tertarik kebetulan untuk AI yang tadi Bapak jelaskan juga sudah kami jelaskan di kelas literasi informasi yang kami sampaikan kepada mahasiswa, namun memang ada yang memang belum saya kenal ya, cukup unfamiliar bagi kami, yaitu adalah dimension dan juga Ryan. Tadi Bapak menjelaskan Ryan, boleh nggak Pak dijelaskan itu tuh apa? Tadi saya agak keskip gitu ya, Ryan itu apa, kemudian juga untuk dimension itu apa, dan apakah itu berbayar atau tidak, seperti itu. Terima kasih.
Untuk soalan pertama tentang di Universiti Malaya, kita tiada lagi written law or regulations on AI application in the library. But then again, we are moving toward that direction. One step yang kita dah buat adalah we provide a micro-credential class research tools. So we integrate AI as a part of the tools that researchers can use. So you can go to Future Learns, and then search for information literacy for researchers. So in that particular module, kita ada part AI yang kita cuba ketengahkan. We still in the middle of to make sure the university accept AI first. So we need to have rules and regulation from each faculty, whereby we need to have understanding on AI accepted percentage from each faculty first. So the solutions, the decision should come from top to down, right? So apa yang perpustakaan boleh buat adalah perpustakaan boleh sediakan readiness to have AI platform, to have AI classes, to make sure your staff dapat enough training, to make sure your staff get certificate to talk about certain AI tools. So contohnya macam EndNote kan, we hantar our staff to get certificate on EndNote or Zotero or Atlasti to make sure they can give talk on EndNote's Atlasti AI kan. So itu adalah movement yang kita sedang lakukan di Universiti Malaya. And I believe that is di Malaysia, walaupun kita masih juga struggle on to conduct, to produce a policy on AI itself. So we are trying our best, but it should come from top to down decisions. Related to, lead to next question is Ryan's. Ryan adalah AI yang membantu kita untuk membuat systematic review. As a librarians, systematic review sebenarnya one of our skill. So we should be able to teach our students, especially in medical field, to do a proper systematic protocol. For example, you run Prisma. So Prisma is one of the protocol that you can use. But then again, if you use Ryan, they integrated everything, and everything in Ryan database is automated filter. So instead of you do manual filtering on systematic review using Pico technique, you can use Ryan to help you to support your decision on certain systematic review analysis. Okay, but then again, evidence-based medicine is part of a systematic review whereby they are using Pico. They comparing few platform, and Ryan can be part of the platform that you can compare instead of Web of Science, Corpus, and any medical database available today. Okay. Related to Dimension.ai, it's all about citation tracking. So we need to study the citation patterns and citation movement by illustrations. So if you use or invest Dimension.com, you can study the directions of people who are talking about certain topic. For example, we are talking about COVID-19. So which area or citation are the most dominant area that people are talking about COVID-19? For example, by using Dimension.ai, they give you illustrations and calculations whereby you can suggest your researchers and lecturers or even students which area, according to citations, is the most suitable area that they need to explore more. So, like I mentioned earlier, we can identify prominent topic, problem statement, and research gap by understanding the publication trend. So, by having Dimension.ai, if you invest in Dimension.ai, it helps you to generate those manual. Usually, we conduct it manual, but it's systematic ways to get better illustration on citations. Okay, so kalau nak assist researcher, biasanya kita tak assist by articles. Dulu kita assist by article. Nowadays we need to assist them by citations. So lebih accurate, lebih core library, dan mereka lebih tahu who's the prominent authors in certain field. So mereka boleh contact that particular author. Okay. But then again, Dimensions is not free. Ryan is not free. It's good for you to, get the free trial first before you invest. But then again, it should be from top to down decisions. If your university really need this, for example, to invest in Seaborn's AI to generate illustrations, to generate intelligence statistic analysis. So if your top management decided it's very important, then we as a librarian, we need to explore that and give our lecturer a class to use Seaborn's AI. Okay?
Okay, Mbak Lucy, does that answer your questions? Okay, thank you so much. All right, anyone like to ask questions? Okay, langsung ada ya yang di tengah sangat semangat ya. Okay, silakan.
Cek. Ya, perkenalkan, nama saya Ismail Maulana Ruhiyat dari Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, jurusan Perpustakaan dan Sains Informasi. Izin bertanya, tapi mungkin pertanyaannya bakal agak sedikit melenceng dari topik. Seperti yang kita tahu sekarang bahwa penggunaan teknologi dan AI itu sangatlah masif ya di dunia akademik gitu. Dan hal ini didorong karena pada saat COVID itu orang berbondong-bondong merubah kebiasaan yang awalnya konvensional dan tradisional menjadi teknologi dan media sosial based gitu. Nah, saya penasaran menurut Bapak gitu, bagaimana opini Bapak kalau semisal maksudnya apakah penggunaan teknologi dan AI itu akan semasif sekarang di dunia akademik jika COVID itu tidak ada gitu? Itu saja. Terima kasih.
There is always a lesson learned, and apa yang kita dapatkan, setiap yang berlaku ada hikmah kan. So seperti di Malaysia, dengan adanya COVID, kita force people to use QR code. We force people to pay cashless. Sama juga dengan AI and technology. Bila ada COVID-19, it force us to use technology. So sesiapa sahaja wajib ada apps, wajib ada telefon, dan time itulah baru kita fikir, oh ya, telephone is very important to communicate, to update our status COVID during that time, betul tak? So dengan adanya COVID-19, I must say it's enable us to be more technology friendly, to be more technology, to avoid to be technology phobia. So AI ada, dia lagi membantu to make sure we understand better about technology. So AI dan teknologi memang semakin agresif selepas COVID-19. Ia merubah perpustakaan itu sendiri. Sewaktu COVID kita terfikir-fikir macam mana perpustakaan boleh bergerak sewaktu COVID, dan selepas COVID most of librarian are more aggressive. Kita dah berani buat podcast, kita dah berani buat YouTube channel sendiri, kita dah berani buat micro credential sendiri, kita dah ada dah berani engage dengan lecturers for example to do a grant together. So dengan adanya COVID-19, hikmah yang terbaiknya adalah COVID really force us to change our mentality towards to accept technology and AI more friendly lah compared to before COVID-19.
Alright, apakah sudah menjawab pertanyaannya? Okay. Alright, one more questions everyone. Oh, okay. Karena ada banyak yang berminat, kita hitung ya teman-teman. Oke, untuk kakak apa juga ya?
Pilih sama Mr. Faizal aja.
Oh, oke, benar. Oke, baik, silakan bisa coba raise hand semuanya yang mau bertanya. Oke, silakan Pak Faizal, kira-kira ada yang mau Bapak pilih nggak pertanyaan? Secara random.
I didn't know.
Randomly is okay, Pak.
Random.
Just randomly.
Oh, kita pilih dua boleh? Boleh ke? Ke nak satu juga?
Only one, Pak.
Only one. Saya nampak this guy dah banyak kali angkat. Can we focus to this guy? Yeah, you.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya Adi Nuryadi dari UI Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung. Pertanyaannya, semakin berkembangnya AI kan mungkin di masa depan, apakah bisa mengancam seorang pustakawan ke depannya, sebagaimana sekarang sudah digitalisasi di mana-mana seperti buku, pengembalian buku dan lain sebagainya. Apakah AI ini bisa mengancam seorang profesi pustakawan begitu? Terima kasih.
Sebenarnya memang ada beberapa proses kerja di perpustakaan yang AI telah take over. For example, cataloging. Okay, so does profession sebagai pustakawan itu terancam? Saya tidak nampak ia terancam 100%. Ini kerana the rules of librarian should berubah mengikut abad. Dulu-dulu pustakawan fokus on buku. Abad telah berubah, pustakawan kena explore komputer. Dan ramai masa tu menganggap perpustakaan sudah tidak relevan sebab ada Google. Until now, kita masih ada lagi penjawatan pustakawan dan kita masih banyak lagi perpustakaan. Dan AI telah datang. That's the reason why most of our rules as a librarian in Universiti Malaya are different nowadays. Kita cuba engage dengan our user, we provide classes, we change mentality from managing information to creating informations. So perpustakaan dan pustakawan itself should creating information should be part of the knowledge production to make sure you be able to have your own thought and knowledge about certain topic. Macam contohnya seperti saya di Universiti Malaya, selain daripada melakukan kerja hakiki, saya menjadi pensyarah sambilan, mengajar research method, mengajar all information scientist, all information management related yang boleh kita gunakan sebagai promosi profession kita itu sendiri. Walaupun ada AI, we still need expertise on metadata. So metadata is expert dalam bidang adalah skill yang pustakawan perlu ada. How to develop the strategy, prompt, even though it's a general knowledge, but then again, we know better because we know how to conduct, we know how to construct such strategy yang lebih efektif. Okay, so
jangan risau pasal our replacements of our professions. We can embrace AI dan kita kena ubah our rules as a librarians. Nowadays, kita kena go beyond service and facilities provider. We should be part of the knowledge production itself. Okay?
Apakah sudah menjawab? Oke, baik. Oke, Kakak Pani masih ada bisa 3 pertanyaan? Masih bisa ya, Mas, 3 pertanyaan. Oke, ada yang masih penasaran dan ingin berdiskusi?
Itu, 3.
Itu 3, cukup 3 ya. Oke, baik.
Baik, terima kasih atas kesempatannya. Perkenalkan, nama saya Intan Nur Hasanah. Saya dari Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, Prodi Perpustakaan dan Sains Informasi. Saya izin bertanya, Pak. Kita kan sebagai mahasiswa itu pada saat menggunakan ChatGPT, kita tidak hanya mengandalkan ChatGPT saja, AI saja, tapi juga kita perlu berpikir kritis untuk mencari sumber-sumber lainnya untuk memvalidasi kebenaran dari jawaban AI tersebut. Namun saya melihat di sekeliling bahwasanya anak SD itu sudah mulai ketergantungan gitu dengan AI. Kan kalau kita itu sudah dewasa, sudah bisa berpikir untuk mencari sumber-sumber lainnya. Tapi kalau misalnya anak SD yang masih kecil itu sudah mulai ketergantungan dengan AI, itu bagaimana Pak cara menyikapi hal tersebut? Terima kasih.
Okey. Untuk kebergantungan dengan AI, kita memang tak boleh nak menidakkan. Memang sekarang ni zaman yang anak kecil sendiri lahir-lahir tengok YouTube, lahir-lahir tengok AI. So apa yang kita boleh buat di sini adalah sebagai librarians, we should conduct a workshop on parenting and technologies. Itu yang paling penting supaya kita dapat bersama-sama dengan community dapat masuk universiti dan bersama-sama dengan para pakar di perpustakaan dan pakar di universiti bercakap tentang parenting and technologies. There is still pro and cons on kebergantungan AI dengan kanak-kanak dan kebergantungan AI. Dan mungkin kita tak ada data sekarang, dan mungkin saintis ada data menunjukkan brain revolution mereka lebih cepat. Dan mungkin mereka punya confident on to give opinion tu lebih tinggi compared to us. Dan mungkin juga ada cons-nya. Mereka punya social skill akan jadi rendah. Interaction akan jadi rendah. They don't know how to defend themselves. They don't know how to, they tend to be bullied in cyber, contohnya. So, data-data tersebut mungkin pustakawan boleh kumpul, berkolaborasi dengan pakar-pakar yang lain dan kita buat satu kempen, contohnya among our community. Contohnya di Telkom University, radius 1 kilometer, kita buatkan satu workshop kepada parents and parenting and technologies. Sebab we cannot ignore yet, it is actually berbahaya sebenarnya jika tiada guideline. Dan again, our parents nowadays pun busy juga dengan AI. In fact, saya juga kalau pergi contohnya nak cari skincare kan, saya just tangkap gambar the ingredients and then I ask AI which is the best, is this best for me. So contoh macam tu. Oh, saya tangkap gambar muka saya, suggest any colours that suitable for me to buat baju Melayu contohnya. So contohnya macam tu. So kebergantungan saya terhadap AI lagi ekstrim. Contoh lain yang saya boleh beritahu adalah kita nak beli vitamin, multivitamins. So saya beritahu AI umur saya berapa, berat badan berapa, everything about past experience, past penyakit ke, saya selalu kena apa. Saya tangkap gambar ingredients of the multivitamins, does this suitable for me? So saya tanya. So kebergantungannya kalau ke arah positif memang positif, tetapi kalau ke arah negatif memang akan jadi negatif. Contohnya how to hack university website, something like that. AI boleh bantu, tetapi parenting and technology is very important, ethics is very important, and as a government also they should know, they should have a law on AI. Di Malaysia kita dah ada Kementerian Digital yang menguruskan AI, dan kita masih lagi develop akta-akta yang berkaitan dengan AI mungkin boleh diguna pakai. So proses tersebut akan ambil masa juga. I went to Japan last year, September. Sebulan saya di Japan. We talk about AI. So kita pergi ke sekolah-sekolah rendah dan we talk about AI and budak-budak kecil ni. So di Japan mereka memang sebenarnya tidak menggalakkan masyarakat mereka guna AI. Mereka akan memastikan kanak-kanak belajar value of life first, selepas tu belajar mengira. Selepas belajar mengira dan membaca baru AI. But then again, mereka memang mereka actually ignore AI. Kita rasa AI penting, tetapi di Japan mereka masih bukanlah tak penting, tetapi mereka lebih utamakan value of life. Mereka lebih pentingkan trust. Mereka akan pentingkan family itu sendiri. Bila kita ke sekolah mereka, syllabus mereka adalah cara-cara basuh pinggan, cara-cara basuh baju, sidai baju, cara-cara buat art. Mereka nak anak-anak mereka ada emotional first, ada empathy first, ada jiwa first. So barulah mereka ajar tentang syllabus di sekolah. Di Malaysia kita tak buat macam tu. So saya yakin di Malaysia dan Indonesia lebih kurang saja kita masuk-masuk belajar ABC, belajar mengira, betul tak? So kebergantungan itu tidak dapat dikawal. So di Japan mereka memang kawal penggunaan AI, dan hasilnya adalah tetap ada pro and cons, di mana adult di Japan mudah terdedah dengan burnout, dengan stress, extreme stress. Okay? Sebab mereka waktu kecil pun mungkin syllabus mereka berbeza. Okay? So again, kita tak ada data, tapi apa yang library boleh buat sekarang ni, berkomunikasi dengan sekeliling, dengan pakar, buat workshop on parenting and technologies, buat campaign. It's very important. You should go beyond university. We should engage with our community. Alright?
Apakah sudah menjawab, Kak? Baik, engage with community, ya, everyone. Okay, I think there's two more questions in this row, ya. Silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Dewi dari Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. Izin bertanya, kan tadi seperti yang telah dijelaskan kalau misalkan AI ini memiliki dampak yang positif dan negatif. Saya ingin bertanya, apakah dalam penggunaan AI sendiri dalam lingkup internasional itu sudah memiliki standar atau peraturan atau hukum atau pedoman supaya orang-orang tuh bisa menggunakan AI dengan sebaik-baiknya, karena seperti yang kita ketahui tidak semua orang bisa menggunakan AI itu dengan hal yang positif, bahkan bisa negatif seperti itu. Apakah jelas? Terima kasih.
Alright, good question. Memang ada country yang telah ke arah untuk ada a complete set of policy guideline on AI. But then again, tidak semua negara-negara mampu membuat policy guideline tersebut because of the technology barriers, because of the acceptance. For example, in Malaysia itself, kita masih lagi ke arah menyediakan policy guideline, garis panduan, integrated with education, integrated with technologies, integrated with so many things to make sure it's holistic. To have guideline, policy, akta, kadang-kadang ia akan ambil masa bertahun. Contoh di Japan, sesebuah akta hanya dapat endorse setelah lebih 10 tahun dibincangkan, setelah dia dah kehausan maklumat yang lain, baru mereka endorse certain akta. And that's the reason some akta in Japan tidak boleh diguna lagi sebab telah tidak relevant. Tetapi akta tersebut baru dijalankan. So again, tak semua negara mampu membuat polisi secara itu. Rome not built in one night. So we need to collaborate with others lah. Tetapi kalau dalam bidang kepustakawanan, IFLA, International Federations of Library, mereka memang ada satu guideline tentang technologies, mereka memang ada satu guideline on literacy dan NAI also. But then it's just a matter of to show the world that library really support technology advancement, especially AI, dan where we stand on AI. So jika ada rezeki adik-adik yang baru belajar dan akan join jadi pustakawan, kita ada satu conference on IFLA. It's a world IFLA world conference for librarians. So invest your time, pergi ke IFLA and you can jumpa librarian lain di negara lain, dan you akan dapat various patterns of AI acceptance, for example, or how they deal with digital informations, how they promote technologies, literacy, for example. Certain country masih lagi bercakap tentang kepentingan handphone. Okay, walhal di Indonesia handphone tu dah jadi macam sebahagian daripada hidup, betul tak? So patterns of information needs is different. Sama juga dengan AI. Memang saya yakin ada je country US dah moving toward that direction, but then again in Malaysia, in Southeast Asia, I think even Singapore sendiri pun masih belum dapat concrete policy guideline and set of akta yang melibatkan AI.
Oke, baik, sudah terjawab pertanyaannya, Kak? Oke, sudah terjawab. Oke, baik. One last questions.
Bismillah, perkenalkan saya Eriska Nurafifah, jurusan Ilmu Perpustakaan dari Universitas Islam Nusantara. Tentunya mengenai AI ini yang sudah banyak digunakan oleh mahasiswa, namun dalam penggunaannya di perpustakaan gitu, masih belum banyak gitu dalam manajemen library-nya, sehingga dalam hal pengembangan SDM ini keterampilan atau skill apa saja yang diperlukan oleh pustakawan agar dapat bekerja dengan efektif di lingkungan yang didorong oleh penggunaan AI. Thank you.
So when we talk about competency, this is very important. You need to study back a set of competency provided by few agency. For example, American Library Association, mereka ada set of competency yang kita boleh replicate untuk kita buat satu training based on the competency. Saya belajar tentang kompetensi dan saya study kompetensi pustakawan di beberapa negara, dan saya rasa semuanya almost the same. But then again, sebagai entity yang menguruskan penjawatan pustakawan, we always refer to Library of Congress ataupun IFLA. Okay, so set of skill yang perlu ada among librarian di sini adalah basic technology first. Sebelum you ajar tentang AI, you perlu tahu basic technology, and then the needs of the technology itself. Kita bukan pembuat apps, kita bukan pembuat teknologi itself, tapi kita penggunanya. So apa yang kita boleh terapkan di sini adalah you should send your staff to go to training related to which technology yang diguna pakai, terkini, dan kalau boleh hantar ambil certificate. Contohnya, we send our staff to take digital marketing or social media advance certificate. So kita hantar dekat ICDL contohnya. So with that, our staff akan dapat new knowledge, at the same time dia akan diajar menjadi trainer. So that is very important. Bukan sahaja datang untuk pergi belajar something, tetapi dia juga diajar untuk jadi trainer on certain topic. Singapore banyak sangat menyediakan khusus-khusus trainer for trainers berkaitan dengan AI. Masih dia punya participant is not much from librarian, semuanya daripada lecturer. So we need to explore potential collaboration with others countries. Kalau di Japan kita collaborate dengan JICA. Okay, so if you have any macam new skill yang you nak berkongsi bersama, JICA will sponsor you. So you need to just email JICA and JICA will host a class for you. So basic technology is very important. Technology acceptance is very important. Dan yang paling penting di sini adalah the usability and the ethical of the technology itself. It can be AI, it can be other technology. So siapa yang patut pergi? Kalau you tanya saya akan hantar librarian yang muda-muda. supaya mereka lebih cepat belajar sebab mereka dah terbiasa menggunakan teknologi. But then again, kita memerlukan holistic workplace di mana senior librarian mungkin memerlukan pembelajaran juga tentang certain teknologi-teknologi yang ada terkini kan. So what you can do is you can send by batch ataupun by expertise. Di perpustakaan kita mungkin ada branches kan. So setiap branch ada field yang mereka lead, contohnya medical field. So you can send medical librarian to teach about to learn about AI in medicines, technology in medicines. So itu adalah contoh-contoh stage yang saya rasa very important lah. It should start with the basic technology, the usage, and then the ethics, and the most important thing also is the reporting, to success indicator, to make sure we know how to measure the success indicator. Go khusus yang trainer for trainer, TOT. Jangan boleh pergi khusus yang open to public, but then again skill to be a trainer is very important. Kalau you hantar your librarian join trainer for trainers, definitely ada something lah, because they need to fulfill or pass certain exam. Contoh di Malaysia, we are moving to open access or data science. So most of the librarian kena pergi kelas and attend exam, and then they need to pass. Baru mereka mendapat certificate data steward, dan mereka perlu mengajar klien or community around university to appreciate data and how to organize data more effectively. Okay?
Bagaimana Kak, sudah terjawab pertanyaannya? Alright everyone, what lively discussions. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Q&A sessions has to end right now, and so I would like to describe some key takeaways from our discussions today. Yeah, so we have explored types of AI and its implementations in the context of the library, starting from providing accessibility to improving UX or the user's experience in accessing our services. And also there are also about perks and threats when it comes to the implementations of AI. Okay everyone, hopefully that today's insight shared by Dr. Faizal today can further foster global collaborations and help enhance library services, especially in this digital era with the best strategies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our sessions for today. Thank you once again for Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah for the insightful presentations. Okay, give an applause, everyone. And also, thank you so much for all the participants for your active engagement. It's been a pleasant discussion sessions with you all. All right, now I will hand the event back to the MC, Kang Zaki. Okay, thank you so much everyone, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, waalaikumsalam. Boleh tepuk tangan sekali lagi. Seru banget ya. Dari awal sampai akhir itu yang dengerinnya fokus semua, pertanyaannya juga sebenarnya sudah lebih dari 10 ya tadi ya. Diharapkan rekan-rekan semua dapat lebih memahami lagi tentang pemanfaatan AI ya, khususnya untuk rekan-rekan pustakawan. Siapa tahu ini dari yang rekan-rekan pustakawan mau memanfaatkan atau mengaplikasikan artificial intelligence dalam layanannya ya. Oke, selanjutnya adalah penyerahan sertifikat kepada yang akan diserahkan oleh Kepala Bagian Open Library Ibu Rika Yulian. Boleh kepada narasumber Dr. Mohd Faizal Hamzah dan juga kepada moderator kita pada hari ini. Silakan Ibu Rika menunjukkan depan. Rekan-rekan dokumentasi boleh diminta tolong untuk diabadikan momen ini. Silakan, boleh di depan sebelah sini. Oke, pertama ke Pak Faizal dulu, Mr. Faizal. Oke. Oke. Sami-sami katanya tadi. Oke. Oke, selanjutnya diberikan kepada moderator kita pada hari ini. Oke, silakan jangan lupa difoto. Terakhir boleh diabadikan untuk berfoto bertiga. Oke, Ibu Bapak boleh di tengah, Ibu Rika boleh sebelah. Ya, silahkan. L for literasi, oke. Terima kasih. Dipersilakan kepada Pak Faizal untuk meninggalkan, silakan untuk meninggalkan panggung. Terima kasih Bapak, terima kasih moderator kita pada ini, boleh tepuk tangan sekali lagi. Baik, rekan-rekan, mungkin menjadi sesuatu yang ditunggu-tunggu juga. Silakan untuk rekan-rekan panitia untuk memberikan link presensi untuk kegiatan hari ini. Oke, boleh link presensinya, apakah sudah ada? Nah, silakan rekan-rekan untuk mengisi link presensinya. Make sure untuk memasukkan email yang benar ya, email yang aktifnya. Silakan gunakan email Outlook atau Google, nggak masalah. Namanya nggak boleh salah ya. Nanti setelah itu teman-teman akan mendapatkan e-certificate ke emailnya. Ya, silahkan kami tunggu. Baik, sambil menunggu rekan-rekan untuk mengisi link presensi, izin untuk acara ini saya tutup. Bapak Ibu, tidak terasa kita sudah berada di penghujung acara. Semoga kita semua selalu diberikan kesehatan ya, dan kemudahan dalam menjalankan amanah pekerjaan, amanah sebagai mahasiswa masing-masing, sebagai pustakawan maupun sebagai calon pustakawan. Dan sebagai informasi, ini yang panitia juga menyediakan makan siang. Jadi mohon begitu keluar dari sini ada makan siangnya, silahkan jangan lupa dibawa ya. Satu orang satu, ya. Jangan satu orang dua. Untuk yang terakhir rekan-rekan, mungkin tadi penyanyi terakhir itu silahkan menghubungi panitia yang dari Uninus. Kita tolong untuk menghubungi panitia untuk kita berikan juga souvenir. Oke? Jika ada yang mau berkeliling mungkin di Telkom University silahkan. Setelah selesai kegiatan ini maka dipersilakan untuk mau keliling Telkom University. Terima kasih atas kesempatan dan perhatiannya. Mohon maaf jika ada kekurangan dan kurang berkenan dalam kegiatan ini. Saya Muhammad Zakir Ahmad mau pamit undur diri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Semangat pagi. Oke, silakan rekan-rekan jika ingin keluar ruangan diperkenankan.